Hi. So today, or rather late this afternoon, I've got two big bowls and my scissors to collect stuff out of this garden. It's been 3.5 weeks since I planted everything but the tomatoes and cucumbers. And I went away for a week and oh my Lord, look what happened. Let's show you that first. Whoa, sorry about the bowls. The sunflower's already forming. Way too early for that. Look how big. I have to harvest all this chard. Well, not all of it, but a lot of it. Look at the beautiful lettuce. I need microgreens. Now see what happens with the chard? See, here's the big leaves, right? Sorry, too close. And then it just starts growing more. Let me get you over here to this one. See? Brand new leaves down in there. Brand new leaves down in there. Same with the kale. Same with the lettuces. You pick off the outside leaves and you keep going with the inside. Now, that is until they bolt in another month and a half. And look how tall the onion greens are now. The flowers are doing great. Looks like the basket flowers. Ooh, that one especially is doing really well. Look at the little eggplant. Oh, sorry, it's not in frame. Look at the eggplant. It's doing terrific. So look at this. Anyone who saw this before will know. Look at all that lettuce. I mean, I'm one person. I wish you could can lettuce. Now, the kale, I'm going to boil for soups and salads. Well, simmer. Make it soft. And then you can put quinoa, pine nuts, grated carrot, and make a salad. And see the baby leaves? If you keep cutting on the outside, the big leaves, it'll just keep going. And I think I can actually freeze some of this for late in the summer or the winter. I don't see why not. I freeze everything else and seal in meal bags. Except lettuce. You can't do that with lettuce. Look at this beautiful bicolored lettuce. Now, here's a big problem. See all the pine needles that blow into here? Yeah. Look how big this kale is. Lord. These trees go on and on and on. And the wind was blowing all day yesterday, about 16 to 20 miles an hour. So pine needles in and of themselves, look at that beautiful sweet pea. This puts out the most gorgeous pink flowers. Comes back every year. It's some type of succulent. Don't know what. That basil plant is doing well. But because these needles are so acidic, when the wind blows like that all day long, I have to come out here and pull them all out. It's just not conducive to most vegetable plants. Now, it's not going to kill it, but I just spent, $120 on necessary new soil and got rid of all the pine needles. So, yeah. And look at the tomatoes. They are 3 times, if not 4 times, as tall as when I got them. They're starting to put out their flowers, which will turn into tomatoes. And what I do, once they're established really well like this, I pinch back with my fingernail, just like that, the lower leaves on the stems to keep pushing them to grow taller. Now, you don't, see I just took off 2. You don't want to take off too many at a time or the plant gets a little stressed. And it's better afternoon or evenings. So let's just look at 2 more things. Ooh, look. Something likes the tops of the onion. I wonder. I've got a lot of crickets. Wonder if that's what it is. Now, I can cut some of this and use it as chives, but sparingly because it's feeding the growing onion bulb, which I need to harvest in the fall. Here is my cucumber vine. It too is twice as big as it was. I'm just really happy with my garden, y'all. It's been only about a month in total, and look at how great it's doing. Yeah, we call it a success. Look at that basil. Yummy. Okay. Here's a long view. And this is only like, I don't know, 9 feet by 3 feet. And I am going to stuff 3 more hot summer plants in here. 2 gourmet mild peppers and another sun gold cherry tomato. Because like I said, these other ones are gonna bolt as soon as it gets over 80 degrees. Okay, that's it for now. You're looking at my little space through the necessary enclosure from the deers and every other animal. Still gorgeous. And there's Puppy, rolling, itchy. Okay, bye from Rookytoo Homestead for now.